Let's meet the visiting team.
And what a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Dort. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Conley, takes a step back. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Over Conley. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Here's McDaniels. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Jaden McDaniels. One shot.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Dort passes to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander from the stripe. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Here's Randle out to Edwards. It's stolen by Dort. Edwards passes to Randle. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that. Working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daigneault. David, what did he say?
Their team's main focus tonight? Well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Misses it from 7 feet out.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Back to Randle. Fires for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, Randle keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Alexander Walker's checked in. Here's Wallace. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. Wallace's shot is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
McDaniels finds Randall. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. No good with the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Randall. He's got 5. Good D by Holmgren.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Randall. It's stolen by Dort. Pass to Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
For the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Dort. Gobert with it. To the left wing. Randall outside. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. Inside. Here's Gobert. Williams with the block. Now here's Wallace. He's guarded closely. And Williams with the stuff.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Randall. And the layup is good. Randall's got 7.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
With 1 on the clock. Count it! He got it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exact.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Alex Caruso out there with Wiggins. Then there's Wallace. And it's Williams at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Edwards against Wallace. Wiggins outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Wiggins has got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Reed kicks to Miller. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. DiVincenzo's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Wallace against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Edwards kicks to Reed. That gives them the lead. Reed's got his first points of the game.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Greg, you think about what they call floating. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. The muscle from Edwards. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Down low, here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins surveying the floor. Over Reed. The Thunder with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Gobert. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Edwards with another miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Hartenstein with it. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end the run, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Over in the corner, Edwards. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Can't get it to fall. Williams dishes to Holmgren. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Holmgren's got his first bucket of the night.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's Dort. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And you love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Misses the 3. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Shot from 12. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Holmgren's got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City. It's stolen by Dort. Now here's Holmgren. Wasted no time on that one. Holmgren's got 6 in the quarter.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Edwards. Oh!
Yeah. And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Here's Holmgren. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
DiVincenzo finds Reed, and there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Minnesota, Julius Randle's checked in for Reed, and it's McDaniels in for Edwards. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Over Randall. Off target from the baseline. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for Minnesota. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we'll be right back after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. Out to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Shoots. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Edwards. Dort with the bounce pass. Holmgren wide open. It's good from long range. He's got 9.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Hartenstein inside. Gobert on him. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Edwards making a statement.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Randall finds Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Holmgren. Hartenstein with the screen for Holmgren. Will it go? Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Hartenstein.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the block, and they'll get another chance. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Outside Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Dort. Gobert with the block. Edwards dishes to Randall. Back to Edwards for the 3. Thunder with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Timberwolves leading by 3. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Holmgren.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Minnesota, Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for McDaniels. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Here comes your Thunder Girl.
There's 1:38 left in the third. Pass to Wallace. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wallace has got his second basket of the night.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Nobody near Williams. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 3. Randall with the ball. Dort covering. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Randall.
Assist goes to
Randall's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Williams passes to Dort. Here's Wallace. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Right side, Conley. Randall passes to Reed. There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Dort kicks to Caruso. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
It's our 4th and
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Wiggins. Cason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Wallace. And here's Wiggins. They swipe it. Here's Alexander Walker. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Wallace misses. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to DiVincenzo. Good on the three-point shot.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Nice shot by Wallace.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
On the Thunder with some changes. Chang, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Minnesota also making some changes. Garza's checked in. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Thunder trailing by 12. Wiggins, a screen on Conley. Wiggins up top. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Conley up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
He can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous. Alexander throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Jen. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. And a change for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Conley, the pass to Reed. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the block. Driving to the basket. And Reed throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Back to Reed. For 3, Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game. Driving inside. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander in traffic uses that athleticism.
Edwards at full speed.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Timberwolves leading by 13. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Edwards over Williams, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Conley kicks to Reed. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Thunder with the rebound. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the three ball.
What a solid facilitator. It helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. That's tipped. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.